9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. There was something important I was supposed to be doing at 9 o'clock. Was it read my Bible? No, I already did that. Was it brush my teeth? No, I already brushed my teeth. What was I supposed to do at 9 o'clock? Maybe I was supposed to sweep up. No, I don't think that was it. Paint a picture. No, I already painted that picture. What was I supposed to be doing at 9 o'clock?
Oh, I know.
I know. I was supposed to be meeting with my kindergarten friends to talk about telling time. Hi guys, it's Mrs. McCoy and I'm here today to talk to you about the clock. So we're just going to do some review and then we're going to get started to go over the directions for your math worksheet today. So if you look at our clock, remember our clock has two hands. The long hand, do you remember what that one's called? Good, the long hand is the minute hand. And the short hand is the hour hand. So we're going to look at our clock and our hour hand is pointing at the number 9 and our minute hand is pointing straight up at the 12. So we know that our clock right now says 9 o'clock. Now if I move our minute hand, our minutes are going to change. Now remember, when we go around the clock, every time the minute hand touches a number, we're going to count by 5s to find our minutes. So we're going to start on the number 1, but remember, we're going to count by 5s. So let's practice counting by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good. So if I change my minute hand and it's not pointing up at the 12, let's see. If I move it, ready? 5, 10, 15. Good. So let's look at our hour hand. Now, did you see what happened to our hour hand? It's not pointing straight at the 9 anymore. It moved just a little bit towards the number 10. Our hour is still, remember, we go to the smaller number and 9 is smaller than 10. So our hour is still 9 and we just counted our minutes. 5, 10, 15. Our clock right now says that it is 9:15. So we can double check. 9:15. Great job, guys. But what if I kept moving my minute hand? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good job, guys. Now let's look at our hour hand. What happened? It moved right in the middle between 9 and 10. But remember, we're still going to go to the smaller number, and that smaller number is 9. So right now, our clock says 9:30. Let's double check just to make sure. 9:30. Excellent. All right. Are you ready to practice a couple? All right. I'm going to give you a time, so close your eyes. No peeking. Oh, let's go. Mrs. McCoy's going. All right. You can open them now. All right, so we're going to start with our hour hand. Remember, our hour hand's the short hand. It's in between what two numbers? Good. 2 and 3. So we go back to the smaller one. The smaller one is 2. So our hour is 2. What are our minutes when the minute hand's pointing down at the 6? Good. Now if you can't remember, we can count. Remember, count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you think you know the time? All right, let's check to see. Did you say 2:30? Great job, guys. All right, let's try one more practice one. All right, gonna move the hand on my clock. All right, so let's look at this one. Let's look at our hour hand. Our hour hand looks like it's touching a number. It looks like it's touching the number 4. It's just a little bit past the 4. So our hour is between 4 and 5. We go back to the smaller. Good, the number 4. And let's look at our minute hand now. Remember, it's pointing at the 3. If you don't remember what the minutes are, we can count. Ready? 5, 10, 15. Good. So our clock right now says that it is 4:15. Let's double check ourselves. Oh, I moved it a little bit. Good. 4:15. All right, now there's one time that we don't go to the smaller number. So Mrs. McCoy is going to review that one. So if I moved my clock around. Okay, let's look at this one. Let's look at our hour hand, because this is the tricky part. It's in between what two numbers? 12 and 1. Remember we said go to the smaller number, but this time we can't do that. We go to the number that comes first on the clock, and the number at the top of the clock is the number 12. So in this example, our clock is showing 12. Good. And what are our minutes when it points down at the 6? That's right, 30. Our clock right now is showing us 12:30. Well, today you guys are going to be practicing telling some time at the bottom of your math page. You're going to be matching the clocks, the analog clocks, to the digital clock. You're going to be coloring some turtles, and you have to read the number word to know how to do that. And then in the middle, it says fill in the bubble under the combination that tells how many there are all together. Remember that word all together lets us know that we're going to need to add. So you need to count how many on the top, how many on the bottom, and how many does that make all together. On the back, you're going to be drawing some eggs to fill in the bird's nest. Now be careful, because they've already drawn some of the eggs for you. So you need to look at the number on the nest so you can figure out how many more eggs you need to draw. Remember, count how many they've already done for you. All right, guys, well, you are doing a super job. We love you so much. Thank you for spending some time with me to review telling time. And remember, our time is a gift from the Lord, and we want to use our time to honor Him. So make sure you're taking time while you're at home now to be reading the Bible, to be praying for your family and for others, to be doing things around the house to help serve maybe your mom or dad or a brother or sister. So we want to make sure that we are using our time wisely, and we're using our time to honor God. All right, guys, love you, miss you, and can't wait to see you next time. Bye.